Okay, we're going to start. Does everyone have at least a block? So I'm going to record this class. I've started to record again because I know some are a little sad about no classes this summer. So those that really want to continue with me, you can do these classes at home. So that's what this get up. I'm really a little nervous about assisting with this in my pants. But I don't know where it's going to go. But we'll deal with that as we go. If you see it disappear, you know where it is. If you see me fishing it out, just close your eyes. Okay, we're going to start in hero's pose. So what does that mean? It means sitting on a block with your feet by your hips. So your shins are on the floor. And know if your knees and ankles do not like heroes, you could just sit cross-legged. So know this about hero's pose, that the higher you go sitting, like the higher the block or cushions, the less pressure is on your knees and your ankles. So if this doesn't feel right, go higher or completely abandon it and just sit cross-legged. Then let your hands rest on your thighs and just sit tall. Pull the pit of your belly in. And you make the choice whether you close your eyes or just drop your gaze to the mat out in front of you. But we just want to let the room start to get quiet, the attention, your attention, start to fall just on your mat, your world, your body, your mind, your breath. So we really begin to narrow our attention. I'd say 99% of your day it's a broad attention to everything going on around you with others. And so this is a real gift to take some time to turn your attention inward. So just notice, how are you tonight? Really acknowledge how you feel right now, and know good is not a feeling. And if you can acknowledge and label what you're feeling, where in your body do you feel that? They say anxiety can live in the chest, the belly. Do you feel, if there's joy tonight, maybe you feel it in the face, in the heart? What do you feel? How does your body feel physically tonight, knowing you're just going into a deep yin practice? Sitting like this, how does your body feel? And then why did you come here tonight? What do you need from your mat time? Set an intention. So when your mind goes off or there's a pose wherein you're not quite sure of or you're really dislike, remember your why. Why we come to our mats. Now let's just breathe. Take a big breath in. And just open your mouth. Let the day go. Again, in through your nose. And it's out through the mouth. Okay, one more. Make it the biggest breath yet tonight. Hold it in at the top and just wait for 3, 2, 1. And open your mouth. Just let it go. Beautiful. Blink your eyes open if they're closed. Hands and knees, tabletop. You straighten your legs behind you. You lower down because your first posture is Sphinx pose. So you come to your belly. You slide your elbows under your shoulders. You prop yourself up. It's a sweet little back bend. So we go bone on bone, elbows, shoulders, because there's strength there. So if you have your elbows out winged, it's going to be harder to hold this. So tuck things in and then lengthen things out, meaning send your legs back behind you. And then broaden across the chest. Start to create space in your body. So I have some postures for you tonight. They're 5 minutes. I have a few 3 minutes. It's always just suggested time. If you need something else tonight, take what you need. You'll never hurt my feelings if you're doing something completely opposite than what I've been asking. Do what feels right. And then the name of the game is how still can you get? You cut through distractions, so there's no twiddling our fingers or picking our toes or looking even around. It's getting real quiet, real still. If your eyes are open, they're locked in on one point. If your eyes are closed, same deal. It's called your third eye. And then it's watching your body breathe. And then using your breath, that if you're ever struggling to stay in a pose, breathe more. Get out of your head and just focus on one breath at a time. But know this, it's not force. So it's not, can I outlast? Can I stay even if I'm in pain? That is not the practice of yoga. Listen to your body. It's going to let you know. We are doers. We are naturally movers. We keep ourselves busy. This is space to practice just being. Knowing it's okay to stop, fill your cup, and do absolutely nothing but breathe. So we take the doing out. And just keep practicing being us. Take time for you. Now, my friends, we have about 90 seconds. I'd like to offer you a bit more space, which is seal, but it takes a bit more upper body strength. So if you don't want to work hard tonight, and it's not about even how hard it is to work, you choose what you need here. Sphinx or seal? And if you chose seal, did your shoulders go up with you? Bring them back down. Oh, I was wasting my time. Hoping you're called. The diamond's so cold. Oh, why'd you make me feel safe? Just to walk away, just to let me go. Oh, why'd you get me so high to leave me so low? And when you want out, it means it just started for you. Make a choice. Do you stay? Do you go? Do you run when things get hard? Or you just take that next breath?
trying my best, but you know you got me lost in the dark. Is it too late? Is it too late for us? You know you got me lost in my heart. Is it too late? Is it too late for us? So why'd you get me so high to leave
You
me
ready?
so
We're coming
low?
out.
To leave me so low.
Take a full breath in.
Oh, I was wasting my
Everybody open your mouth, let it go.
time.
Seals, lower gently to Sphinx. Everyone in Sphinx, elbows wide, hands stacked, chin to chest, forehead lands on your hands. If you need a little bit of a relief, bend your knees, bring your feet in the air, and just wave those feet side to side. And then put your feet back down and slide your hands under your shoulders. We're going child's pose. So come on up with an inhale, widen your knees, and just sink your hips back. We're going to break this one up, switching directions a bit, but right now, just arms long out in front.
Just to walk away, just to let me go. Oh, why'd you get me so high to leave me so low, to leave me so low?
So what is on your mind tonight? It's not about, everyone thinks meditation, if you don't practice it, it's about not thinking. That is impossible. We would abandon meditation practice if that's what we were trying to achieve. We can't not think. But we can certainly steer thoughts. We can create space. We can choose a response versus a reaction. So in this practice, while you sit here, you're watching. You are observing what's going by in that head of yours. And when you notice what's going by, you can label it. You can almost put it in a jar, set it aside, and come back to your next breath. And you do it again and again. And watch the space grow bigger, longer. Okay, with your next inhale, just walk your fingers a little farther out in front of you. And then walk your fingers to the top right corner of your mat, just for that sweet lateral stretch down the left side of your body. You might put your left hand on top of your right hand and just pull back through that left hip a bit. Watch how your body responds. How all of a sudden things start to change. And maybe you can move a bit deeper in. roll out of bed. Okay, let's go back to center on your next inhale. And just switch. Go over to the left as you exhale. There's 60 seconds. Just keep following your breath. 5, more breath. 2. Deepen those last 2. And then slowly walk your hands back to center. Pause there for an exhale. And then draw yourself back up to hands and knees. For a moment, just pause. Take a full breath in. And then tuck your chin to your chest and just round your spine into cat. We just want it to get a little bit of flow here. And then with an inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, and cow. Try to spread across the collarbones again. Now you flow with an exhale, curl into yourself. And then with an inhale, open up yourself. So chest up, eyes, tail, 2. One more time into that cat. And then full breath into cow. And then come to that sweet spot in between, tabletop. We're going to slide our right knee to our right hand, swing the foot to the left hand, deer pose. So you kind of just drop your right butt cheek to your mat, and then you line your right shin up with the top of your mat, so it's parallel. Then you look at your left shin, and you line that shin up with the left side, the long part of your mat, and flex both feet. Your chest is going out over your right shin, so to the top of your mat. So you might bring a block, you might bring a bolster, and you just start to lean your chest forward. So now we say hello to that right glute and hip. Now I forgot to ask permission. I am coming around to assist. But if it's a night that you just want to be left alone, right now, just put one hand around your back so I know. Once you feel set up, get still again. Catch that next wave of your breath. And then just again, just be the watcher. Notice if there's any resistance tonight. Some nights you come to your mat, you can surrender to what is, and for other nights you fight it the whole darn time. Notice where you are tonight in that scale. It could be physical resistance, but it also could be in thought.
I'm here.
Just watch your reaction. Choose your response.
About 100 miles from where you are. Yeah, I'm hitting girl.
take one big breath in. Exhale it in the pose. And then just slide your hands under your shoulders to lift your upper body up. And we're going to swing to seated. So your left leg's going to come long to the top of your mat. And your right foot's going to slide up to your inner thigh. We're going seated tree. So it's left leg straight, right leg bent. Take what you need for a fold out in front of you. Hands to your heart when you're ready. With an inhale, you're just going to reach up. Pull the pit of your belly in, and then reach out. And you're always leading with your heart. And you're following with your head. What I love about this practice is we just keep changing shapes to feel something, right? That's all really the intention to show up is to feel. So be in that feely state, just let it come up and then sit with what comes up. Don't try to shove it down or wash it away. You get real still and you take that breath and you sit with what is. We're not trying to fix anything, solve any problems, plan. You've no responsibilities. It's just you, your body, your breath. Breath. Just letting go. Just a little more. Layer by layer. Just breathe. Just shed the day so we can begin again. Feeling a little lighter, a little more open. Where do you feel this? What parts of your body? Those are your anchors. When your mind takes off, come back to the feelings. And your breath. Last minute here. Last 30 seconds. Take a few deep breaths. Never rush these transitions. Take it slow. With your next inhale, you bring your head, your shoulders, your upper body up. You take a moment to take your right hand to reach down for your right knee and just help the knee up so your foot becomes planted on the floor. For some, we're going to try this on. For others, you can go right in. Half saddle. That means your right hand's going to take your right ankle and you're going to bring it back half of how we started, right? So your left leg's still long, but now your right leg's back and bent again. But now we're going to try a back bend with it. So you're going to bring what you probably had in front of you behind you. Those that have a knee or ankle that say, no way, I can't, this doesn't work, you can do fish. Some might choose to do this twice as in both knees bent, but we will do the other side. So trust me, one side might be enough to start. Some might stay completely upright. Others might go to their backs. You go to your edge. So it's that space where you're going to feel something, but you're not going to go past it where you can do harm. But you're not going to be afraid of it that you're going to be bored either. It's that space in between. Go there. If you don't have enough props, you give me a wave, I'll bring you a little extra, an extra block, something to rest on. Are you here? Notice where you are. These are just gentle reminders. Notice. Acknowledge what it is, where it is. Take a breath. Set it free. And then come back. I bet your right knee, ankle, quad, hip flexor, it might have something to say right now. Listen to you. Come back to the anchor. Take a moment to scan. Notice the muscles in your face right now. And if you're feeling a lot somewhere else, are you making it more work in other places in your body? Can you take that off? Such as letting your lips part, your jaw soften. What are your hands, your fingers, your toes doing right now? I don't have to tell you where the work is. You're feeling that, but are you making it more work? Last minute like this. If it's a lot, breathe more. Deepen the breath. Five more breaths to go. Last two. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. One hand to the back of your own head. We want to protect your neck by lifting your own head, chin to chest. Other hand presses the floor away. You come up. You'll lean a little bit to the left to pull that poor right leg out. And just give your legs a little tap, a little shake to get the blood flowing. Work through anything that feels a bit sleepy or even stuck. We're not quite done with the right side. When you're ready, slide the right foot back onto the mat so your knee is bent. We're just going to take a little bit of a twist. It's going to go to the right. So your left arm is just going to wrap around your right shin, or you could take your elbow to the outside of your right knee. Your right hand sweeps behind your back so it lands about a foot, foot and a half behind your right hip. It's your kickstand. You press through your kickstand to lift your chest up, and then the turn starts from the bottom to the top. So you turn from the belly, then the ribs, then the chest, shoulders, and maybe you turn your chin to look over that right shoulder. Just kind of rinsing things out, and then use your breath. You sit tall on the inhale, and the rinsing happens on the exhale. This is a real short one. It's just a minute and a half to breathe here. Notice if you're leaning back at all, as if there's a wall behind you. Sit tall and breathe. Seconds in your twist. A couple deep breaths. One in together. One out together. Then we come out from the top to the bottom. So first you turn your eyes to the front of the room, then your shoulders, your ribs, your belly. Pick up your right foot and put it on top of your left thigh. Double pigeon. You have the option to just drop your right shin in front of your left and sit cross-legged. So each posture we're getting deeper and deeper, and it's heavy on the joints. It's hitting those big muscles. So you just ease in. If you got the double pigeon happening, flex both feet. If you're sitting cross-legged, this works perfect too. Then it's a lean out. You don't have to lift your arms, but you start to kind of lean your chest forward. I like to rest my forearms on my shins. Remember, this is a 5-minute one, so don't force it right off the bat. Another option is to lie down. You could do recline pigeon. Remember, you're choosing what works best for you. postures, your reaction. And then know it's really 5 minutes. And can you surrender to whatever shows up? And know it's enough. And it's okay. And you just breathe through it. Are you still with me? Are you wandering away? It's gonna happen. Just acknowledge where you went. Take a breath and begin again. Just over a minute. You've got this. Five breaths, that's it. Okay, let's do this together. Take a big breath in, a full breath out, and then slow transition back out. And plant both feet on your mat. Lean into your hands behind you and just wash that out. Wash it out, knees side to side, just some wipering. So that was all one side. We got to do it again. So eventually you're going to swing your feet behind you and let's just take a downward facing dog just to move even a bit more. And if down dog is not what you need right now, pick something that you do need. My intention is to get you a little more active. Something you're going to really feel the ankles, the hamstrings, straighten those knees. Take what you need here, some movement, just to touch those places. But let your head drop. Let your lips stay parted. Take a full breath in, a full breath out, A couple more. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Last one in. Drop to your knees as you exhale. Slide your left knee to your left hand. It's deer on the other side. So we begin again. Whole new experience. The other side of your body. Remember, there's always a way to find something that will work for you. Everyone's on their own path. We're just here doing it together. So if something doesn't feel right and you have questions, give me a wave. I'll come figure it out. What does deer feel like on the left side compared to the right side? How well do you know yourself, your body? Is there any fidget? Notice. Let it go. You're well over halfway here. If you're lost in thought, come back, take a breath. Last minute. Begin to deepen your breath. Just letting your body know we're about to move again. And then maybe on this transition, you don't even open your eyes if you have them closed. You come up, you swing the right leg forward, seated tree. So your left foot is the high foot, your right leg goes long. You take a moment to set up, to find both sit bones. You pull the pit of your belly and you bring your hands to your heart. You lift your upper body up to create a lot of length as you inhale. And then it's a fold out towards that right foot as you exhale. And then it's another conversation between you and your body.
Now stepping up with full intent to be incredible. So undated, so unmeasured. Color right my face, it feels prophetic. Calm in second place, calm and giddy, high in everything. I will step by step to my own death. So ephemeral. Let me at it, let me manage. Don't remind me, babe, I feel pathetic. Trying to celebrate. Cold pathetic, cold on panic. You better get some balance. You better find a way. You better get somebody to be you always. You better get some balance. You better find a way. You better get somebody to be you always.
If you're lost, come back to your breath. Acknowledge your body. There's 1 more minute in this shape. Deepen your next inhale. Just stay for that next exhale. And then slowly come up out of the forward bend, and we'll take it to that back bend we call half saddle. And know if it's not doable and you want to just do fish or butterfly, that works too. You're just taking the legs out a bit different, but you're still getting that back bend. So you make a choice. The half heroes, if you forgot already, it's bringing that foot up by your left hip. Your knee is bent, and try to make sure your knees are side by side, that you don't have some kind of chicken wing happening with your left leg. Then you go back to the degree that feels right. You're not straining your neck, you're not pinching in your back, there's no pain in your knee or your ankle. We did not come here to do harm, so please listen to your body. You know you best. These are just suggestions, ideas.
You alone, left out in the cold, clinging to the ruin of your broken home. Too lost and hurting to carry your load. We all need someone to hold. You've been fighting memory on your own. Nothing washes, nothing grows. I know how it feels, been by yourself in the rain. We all need someone to stay. We all need someone to stay. Yeah, fun and lonely, cry out. Can you fix me?
How are you holding
Can
yourself?
you show me hope? The end of the
Check
day,
in.
we're helpless.
Your whole body.
Keep me
How are you
close,
reacting?
you love me.
Choose your response. Soften where you can. Feel.
You've drunk
Feel the
it
shape.
down, and you spat it out. Nothing tastes like the things you had. So take it off, but don't you let them go. We all need someone to stay. We all need someone to stay. Yeah, fun and lonely, cry out. Can you fix me up? Can you show me hope? The end of the day, we're helpless. Can you keep me close? Can you love me now? Can you keep me close? Can you love me now? Can you keep me close? Can you love me now?
I breathe in.
Left out in
I breathe out.
clinging to the ruin.
It's gonna happen. You're gonna think a lot. Just break it up. Take some space.
You show me hope. The end of the day, you're helpless. Can you keep me close? Can you love?
We're almost there. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Support your head if your head is below your heart. Chin to chest, lift yourself up and out. A little lean to the right so you can pull that left leg straight. Do what you need here, a little tap, a little sway. So these are transitions, so they're just as important as being in a pose. Take what you need in between. But we take a twist before we do that final seated double pigeon. So your left knee slides in, and you wrap your right arm around your left shin or elbow outside knee. Your left arm is the kickstand this time, about a foot behind the hip. You take a breath to lift your chest up, think length, and then start that turning from the belly, the ribs, the chest, the shoulders, and maybe if the neck says it's okay, you look over that left shoulder. You're here for about 90 seconds. So again, with each breath, you find a bit more length in your spine. And then with each exhale, you kind of move into that new length that you created. And then are you leaning back? Sit tall. All you gotta do is breathe. About 30 seconds. Couple breaths. And then you come out, top to bottom. So slowly, the eyes look forward, and then the chest shifts, and the belly shifts, and then you pick up that right or left foot, and you put it, you make a choice. Do you put it on top of your right thigh, just above your knee? Do you see what it feels like to do that? And then slide your right foot under your left knee to see if you can form a box. And it's okay, it doesn't have to be a perfect box. If there's air between the knee and the ankle, you fill it in. Or you drop your left shin in front of your right, sit tall, and then just lean out into this last seated posture. Chin to chest, drop your head low, and breathe into your hips. So in double pigeon, the intention is, yeah, you're gonna feel it in whatever leg's on top more than the other side, but you also get both effects. There's a bit of that right hip kicking in too. So breathe. Just breathe into that lower half of your body. If you're completely gone, notice where. Come back to your body just a little longer here. Last minute like this. I breathe in. I breathe out. Last 5 breaths. Just leave it on your mat tonight. Deepen those last 2. And then slowly, take your time. You'll come up. You'll straighten both legs again. Do what you need to move whatever feels again stuck, sticky, whatever's there. Then eventually, you're gonna lie down. You'll come onto your back and just lie in Shavasana for a moment to notice you and notice how your body feels now. There might be places that feel a bit fiery. There might be places that feel a bit lighter, maybe more open. How are you? Okay, take a big breath in. And just open your mouth. Just flush that all out. Do that 2 more times. Fill up. And empty it out. Okay, last one. It's the biggest one of the night. I ask you to wait and hold it. They say peace lives in this space between. For 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Let it go. Beautiful. Step your feet onto your mat. Give your knees a little squeeze to your chest. You showed up for yourself tonight. Give yourself that hug. You deserve one. And then keep your right knee in. Extend your left leg out. We did this seated. Now we do it in a supine position. Your left hand guides your right knee across your body into that twist. Your eyes will look over to the right or simply close your eyes.
I'm finding a place that warms my heart again. I'm keeping on as I look out for you.
You take a big breath in,
All this talk,
a full breath out, and then bring that knee back up. A little hug, a little squeeze. And then we switch. Your left knee comes in, your right leg goes out. You take a breath, and then you take the twist to the other side.
I'm finding the space that breaks the walls again. It's the only mistake we can make, and we move around to bring it back to one. I'm finding a place that warms my heart again. I'm finding a place that warms my heart again. I'm keeping on as I look out for you.
About 5 breaths.
All this talk of love is bringing me to you. I'm finding a place that warms my heart again.
Slowly you begin to unwind, bringing your left knee back to your chest. You give it a final hug in. You bring your right knee to. Maybe you choose to lift your head, your shoulders, you kind of tuck into yourself. A hug of gratitude for having your body, for having the practice, and having each other here. Take a big breath in. Squeeze really tightly as you exhale. And now we rest. Let your legs go long, let your palms turn up. You let the body, it's not asleep, it's not the ending, it's not the beginning, it's that space in between before you go to the next thing. So take this time just to be. Let your body digest what we just did. Come back to your breath. Return to your body. Now listen outward to the room. Can you hear sounds outside the room? Now we welcome life, what's next, but we take this practice off our mat. Maybe walking a little lighter, feeling a little clearer, more space. Take your time. Never rush this transition. When it does make sense, you'll just bend your knees, plant your feet on your mat. If you'd like an active stretch, bring your arms over your head and just take a big breath in. And then roll to your side as you exhale and just pause there. Take a moment on your side. And then we finish in a seated posture. So when you come up, just maybe eyes stay closed, your hands come to your heart, and you check back in. Remember where you were. Notice where you are. How are you? And then sit tall with the next breath in. Open your mouth to let it go. And together we say, Namaste. Have a great night. Take your time getting up.